Hello, I wanted to actually take a moment to make a video. I wanted to talk a little bit about some controversy that I've been dealing with. So, a lot of people have a problem with referring to the mass killing of the animals as an animal holocaust. And I can understand why people would be defensive at first. Humanity has associated the word Holocaust specifically and solely to the Jewish victims. And actually, a Holocaust is simply a definition of an action. It's the word describing mass killing. There have been holocausts throughout history of many different races. And what we are living in now, what's been going on, the longest running Holocaust is the animal Holocaust. And people view it as disrespecting the Jewish victims of the Jewish Holocaust. But something interesting to know, I can't remember his name at the moment, but if you YouTube plant based news Holocaust survivor, it should come up. There was a Holocaust survivor, there is, and he's still here. And he became a vegan animal rights activist because of his experience in the Holocaust. He directly correlated his experiences with the experiences of the animals. So people get offended, and what they're failing to realize is there are Holocaust survivors that now are vegan because of their experience, or some went vegetarian, which is the diet, not the lifestyle. And I don't advocate for vegetarian because it causes an immense amount of harm. So what we need to realize also is this defensiveness to call the mass murdering of these animals what it is, a holocaust, seeds in it seeds from our immense speciesism. I was in a live chat earlier tonight. I was a guest on someone's live stream on TikTok. He was not vegan. He just had questions and wanted to hear a vegan perspective, a vegan's perspective. So I went on his live stream, and a woman got really upset. She said, cows and pigs and fish are not the same. They're not our pets. Because I said, well, you wouldn't eat a cat or a dog. And she got very upset by that. And she wanted to leave the chat because of that, the live because of that. And so she left. And that's the speciesism. It's the same as racism, but for animals. We discriminate against certain species, or we pick favorites out of a species that we would typically exploit and treat them better than the others because we picked a favorite. And the same thing, speciesism is the same thing as racism, but for animals. It's a biased view, and it's ignorance, and it's a part of our indoctrination, what we're indoctrinated into as youngsters, eating certain animals and thinking nothing of it, and loving pets, or keeping a pet pig, but still consuming pigs and other animals. The disconnect is very deep, but little by little, We are digging deeper in, and we are helping people surface from this just careless and overlooked. Just it's like a boil on society. It's a big boil on our ass. And the real victims, the true victims, are the animals. And it's the animals in aquariums, it's the animals in zoos, it's the animals in the labs, it's the animals in the petting zoos, it's the animals in the pet shops, it's the animals in the puppy mills and kitten mills, it's the animals in the slaughterhouse, the animals on the farms waiting to go to the slaughterhouse. It's the animals in the ocean being suffocated. Just the blatant disregard for other forms of life simply because they are a different species. We are supposed to be intelligent animals ourselves. Yet, we deny the destruction that exploiting animals causes our planet. We deny the pain that animals are feeling. We deny the science showing us we are better off not eating these animals. And it's unfortunate because people are missing the opportunity to be the best they can be. Something else I get criticized for. I get criticized for saying I am ethically and morally better than people that abuse and exploit animals. People get so angry. Well, you're not better than me just because of what you choose to eat. It's a personal choice. No, it's not. It's not a personal choice. Just because an animal can't speak and say exactly what they feel to us doesn't mean they don't feel anything. It's not personal when you kill another being. It's not personal. It's not. And so I stand by that. I stand by that. People wouldn't be biased. I've used this example on my TikTok, but people wouldn't be biased if, someone, this is horrific. This is terrible, but someone sets a puppy on fire, okay? Someone walks up and says, "Oh, you fucking asshole. You deserve to die. Look at this asshole. I'm fucking ethically and morally above you by a long shot, you piece of shit." Cheering. Everyone be like, "Fuck yeah, that's right," But someone's eating the body of a suffocated fish. You walk up and you say, "Hey, that fish was sentient. It had feelings and it didn't want to die." And we didn't have to do that as humans. We don't have to eat animals. You're choosing to abuse animals. You need to stop. You are morally and ethically less than people who abuse animals. You are less than me morally and ethically because you abuse animals and I don't. Oh, preachy vegan, toxic vegan, this and that. Everything we hear. So, to my not yet vegans, be patient. People are always telling vegan animal rights activists to be patient. We shouldn't have to be honest. We shouldn't have to baby step people out of abusing animals. It's the not yet vegans that need to be patient with us. We weren't born vegan. Not all of us. Some were. We had to change. We know better. We've done it. We know you can do it. It's kind of like different, but similar to, a parent trying to explain to a teenager. I've been there, I've done that. Don't be the stubborn teenager that doesn't listen. Take the advice. Put your morals and your ethics above the norm of society. Raise yourself up. Don't stay down in the mainstream where people are nonchalantly harming the animals, the planet, and themselves. Thanks for listening. Much love. Vegan Bad Bitch loves you. Be sure to find me on Instagram, vegan_bad bitch, one word on bad bitch. And go ahead and find me on OnlyFans if you would like as well. Same name, Vegan Bad Bitch. Much love. Go vegan.